One of the big criticisms, or not criticisms, people say, oh, yes, but how would you police it? We've got our travel editor Simon Calder. Simon's in Salt Lake City, Utah, in the USA. I believe you went over to see the eclipse, actually, Simon, which is very exciting. But I want to talk to you about this. We spoke about it earlier in the week. Can you ever see there being a complete blanket ban on peanuts on flights?
Well, I very much hope that there will be something to that effect. The trouble is it's very difficult to police. As we were hearing, it can dramatically increase the odds that you are going to have a safe flight. The airlines' policies are shockingly varied. I flew over here on Delta. They were very good. They made an announcement at the start of the flight saying someone had a nut allergy and could we all refrain. Monarch Airlines will actually, if you contact them in advance, send an email to everybody on your flight saying there's somebody with a nut allergy, please don't take any nuts on. But if you banned nuts, if airlines stop serving nuts, it will be mild inconvenience for passengers, perhaps. But of course, for the 25,000 people with peanut allergy and other people with allergies, it will dramatically improve the chance that they will have a smooth and problem-free flight. The trouble is, as you say, policing it, because of course security staff at airport aren't looking for peanuts, they are looking for weapons, for explosives.
But
and
Simon, if you make it socially unacceptable the way speaking on a mobile phone and while driving a car is, or smoking on board an airplane, surely that would do an awful lot.
Oh, it certainly would. And we are just taking so long to do it. I mean, 30 years ago, I was smoking away on every flight I got. And then, of course, people realised this is a terrible thing and it was banned. It was inconvenient to me. I've since stopped, thank goodness. But we soon got used to it and we would soon get used to this. And another place to start is actually airports. They could be told, you must not sell nuts. Again, it won't completely solve the problem. If somebody wants to bring some peanut butter sandwiches on board, you can't do much about that, but it would improve the odds for Daniel.
Thank you, Simon.
Appreciate it, Simon.
I think, Judith, it is about awareness, isn't it? Like you're saying, it's not that you want to ban things. It makes it sound so kind of draconian.
We've recently flown with British Airways and their approach is actually very good. And as long as you make them aware, they right, where's Daniel sitting? This is the member of the cabin crew who's trained to use an EpiPen. And in fact, on one flight recently, they actually asked a passenger who was opening a packet of biscuits, they said, are there nuts in there? Because you heard the announcement and there's a little boy sitting behind you that's got an allergy. So,
well, your little boy is very well. He looks great.
God, yes, absolutely.
The Amy May interview this week, do you think that has got people thinking differently?
I think so, because I think there is overall a lot of ignorance with regard to nut allergies and anaphylaxis and anaphylactic shock. I think people don't realise that it can be fatal. And I think sometimes, when you say my child's got a food allergy, people look at you, sort of raise their eyebrows and, so they'll get a little rash or something like that. They don't realise
it's life-threatening.
It's life-threatening.
Daniel and Judith, thank you both very much indeed. We wanted to talk to airlines, 1, 2, 3, 10 of them, to see why it seems so difficult to deal with nut allergies. And as you will see now on your screen, we invited all these airlines that you see there in that monitor to come into the studio this morning, but unfortunately not one of them were able to have a representative available to be on the programme today. We're on air until 12:30, just if any of you are watching.